Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Beauty Told, your relationship podcast, where me and my special guests will take some relationship topics, especially the ones that have been trending as of lately, and we take a deep dive into it. We expound on it, and then the overall goal is for healthier, changed relationships. Matter of fact, a healthier, growing and glowing you. So, welcome. It's your girl Britt, and I am back for another one. So, listen, in regards to this outfit, okay, because somebody had made some comment about my chest showing the last time, you're just gonna have to deal with it today. Okay, I don't care. So I was trying to go for classy, but thanks to Fashion Nova, and I'm not really understanding the upper body. Y'all are just gonna have to get what you get. But the important thing is, I got another hot juicy topic for you guys, and of course, my faith journal that'll keep us on topic. So listen, y'all, in regards to the Faith Journal too, because you girls been talking a lot about, launching her own. And I really want to know. I was thinking about doing like one for the gents and one for my beauty. So what do you guys think about that? I would love to know. Maybe I'll even throw like a poll in there at the end and see if you guys, y'all feeling that or y'all think I should just do more of a universal one. Because one way or another, I need a faith journal out there for all of you guys so that way we can get our love and relationships really going and thriving. So, just a thought. But anywho, serious business because I feel like I've been being too nice about this topic, and it's time that I lay the hammer down because we are going to stop wasting time. And when I say stop wasting time, I am meaning that maybe this person texts one day and you don't hear from them for 3, 4 days. Maybe the only time you get to see this person is at their place at what time it is. Or maybe they just can't seem to ever give you a clear cut definition of what you guys are. I'm here to tell y'all all of those and more is why you wasting your time, honey, because they not really about you. The inconsistency, the less value that they're really showing you, like it's really time for us to stop. So I'm gonna put y'all on game. So I have a couple of different ones that I'm gonna go ahead and throw out there. So I'm gonna throw out maybe 9 or 10 of them or something like that. But again, it's gonna be able to help y'all to know, like, are you really finding something that's fruitful? It's really gonna work out, or if you just really just need to leave them alone and block and delete to get your peace. So number one is going to be that they never tend to define what you are. One of the things that used to irk my soul and I used to be able to get all the time from some men is, oh, let's just go with the flow. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, and how long is that? Like, I'm kind of sick and tired of not knowing, am I your girl? Or for my gents, like, am I your man or what's going on? So again, I need to know what's really going on. So we need to know definitively, is we rocking together or not? It's that simple. So if someone is giving you the runaround, they keep changing the subject on you when you try to have that serious conversation. For one, deflecting it is not going to get you anywhere. And that's a red flag sign that you be able to know that, okay, they don't really want this. But another one is they just can't never give you a straight yes or no. It's always like, I mean, let give it time and we'll see. Or we rocking together. We doing this. Okay. And what else? So again, so beauties and gents, and I'm really paying more attention to the beauties out there because we tend to let things kind of just, kind of dismiss themselves, or I'm gonna bring it back up in a couple of weeks or whatever the case may be. But for real, y'all, we gotta know what's going on. And to be honest, it kind of ties into my number two, which is they're inconsistent. And when I say inconsistent, it is the one day you might hear from Michael on Monday, and then you don't hear from him again until like Friday or Saturday night. Like, oh, hello, stranger, where you been at? And for one, beauties don't even acknowledge that with a hello, stranger. I'm telling you, if you play it cool with them, they really gonna be confused. But if you already is addressing it as, oh, what's been going on with you? I haven't heard from you in a while. Like, don't give them no energy. I'm telling you, when the mystery starts to really play in their mind, that's when they really realize, like, oh, okay, like I better start figuring out what I want to do with her. But no, we're not doing the inconsistency. We're not about to be somebody's booty call. We're not doing that. You're not calling. You're not texting me at 1 a.m. What happened to 1 p.m.? What happened to a date? Like, am I not worth a date? And it don't even have to be an expensive date. Can we go do a walk in the park and actually get to know each other? Instead, you want to get to know my body? For real? Like, that's where we at. So I'm telling you, the inconsistency, pick it up, because a really, for real, a gent that really wants you, a real gentleman, he gonna be trying to reach out to you every day, whether it's a text message one day, conversations, and eventually dating, because he wants to be able to see how the connection is in real time, in the physical, not in the bed physical. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. So I'm telling you, the inconsistency, he not for real. Inconsistency for you gents. If she texting every now and again, she not serious either. So I'm telling y'all, start picking up on these context clues. Start realizing, that they're really just like breadcrumbing you for real. So just pay attention to that. All right. See, I'm getting all hot and bothered. So, it's really heating me up how people be trying to play people. We're not going to do that. So if you're going to be serious, great. If you're not, keep it moving. And, to tie into that, I'm telling you, my little list just keep kind of going loopy, loopy, loop. So they make excuses instead of the effort. So it's like, oh, my cousin had needed a jump. Or, oh, you know what? They called me into work. Now, granted, maybe that could be true. But where was the follow up? Hey, so because I had to give my cousin a jump, can we meet next Saturday for coffee or tea? Or, oh, you know what? My job called me in, but you know what? I'm gonna get that money, and now I can be able to take you on a really nice date for a dinner date Friday night at 7. Are you available? So again, it is when they're making excuses but not making any efforts. Like that disconnect, I'm telling y'all, like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like, I'm not to be played with. So, beauties, I'm telling you, start paying attention and start having your options open. If you are in the dating realm, it's okay to date more than one person, because then you're not so fixated on if Michael didn't text. Okay, but Matthew did. So, I'm rolling with Matthew until Michael get it correct. And if he don't get it correct, snip, snip, you're gone. That's it. We doing a eliminate around here. So, pay attention. And again, a lot of what I'm saying, gents, y'all can relate to, because unfortunately for some of my, ladies, they do play games too. So men, y'all start picking on this as well. You have options. You guys are better, and your worth is worth so much more than putting it all in one basket with one person. That is truly playing games. So I'm telling y'all, pick it up and be willing to move on if need be. And then number 4 is going to be, you're always initiating. So one thing I can't stand is I'm reaching out to you. Hey, how's it going? How's your day going? And yes, you may respond back to it, but every day I got to be the one that, throws the pitch first. Like, why can't it ever be in reverse? Why can't I never be on your mind first? So what's up with that? And clearly, if that's the case, then again, you're not taking me as seriously as I'm taking you. So I'm not saying it should be a tick for tack, but it should feel like there's some type of balance. So for my beauties and gents, if it's starting to feel unbalanced, if it's starting to feel like, dang, I'm putting in all this effort and they just seem so nonchalant about it, chances are they probably are. To be honest with you, they're not really being serious. It might be somebody else that they're maybe talking to or dating that has more of their attention and has more of their time and effort. And if that's the case, then you don't need to keep wasting yours. So again, just pay attention to if you're always having to initiate everything. If you're always, especially for my beauties, because we shouldn't be having to throw out dates as a hint, hint, wink, wink all the time. Like, you should be on it, my bruh. I mean, where is the let's go to the movies? Or, hey, I just saw that, there's a festival in town. Do you want to go? Like, it should be certain things where he is wanting to spend that time with you. And he's man enough where he don't mind going in his pockets to do so. So if you're always finding yourself initiating, let him go, girl, or let him go, guy. It ain't worth it. Woo. Okay, this one right here, this probably it right here, because this one really get on my nerves, and I only can remember one guy ever doing this to me. They keep you hidden. They do not want to acknowledge you as nothing but just a friend. Now, the thing that irks my nerves with this, especially if we have unfortunately, maybe did the, did the do. And you can't acknowledge me as your girl. Like I'm just, oh, this shorty right here, or oh, this is Michael. And it's like, okay. And like put a title to my name. Put some respect on my name. Like I'm just not some nobody. I'm just not some random. Like if we really kicking it, if we're really serious, then I should have more than just a unanimous name. I should just be more than just a regular schmegular. I should be somebody that has some type of value, some type of acknowledgement of some sort. Oh, this is Brittany. This is someone that I've been rocking with. We've been dating, and things is going good. Maybe she probably gonna be my girl. But I'm taking my time. It's okay with taking your time. Let me be clear about that. It's okay taking your time. But we're not gonna just make it where I'm just another, person in your black book that is just, this is just such and such. Like, no, I'm definitely more than that. So, beauties, make sure that if you're starting to feel as though they're not really acknowledging you as very much so a potential girlfriend, a potential, down the road fiance or whatever, if you don't see that things are going in that direction, then it's okay to pull the plug. It's okay to cut it off. It's okay to walk away. Because one thing we're not going to be is regular and basic around here. Honey, we beauties. Okay? 10 out of 10. Okay? Gents. We that real deal Holyfield. So we're not, no. Never, never will I ever. Okay? So if you start to feel like that's what you're doing, beauties and gents, stop it and walk away. Again, probably every time I say something about these steps, if it ain't working, if it's starting to feel, messy, if it's starting to feel real sticky, icky, walk away. I'm telling you, it's the easiest thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do in a moment. It's going to be the easiest success you could have did. You know what I mean? When it really comes down to it. All right. I done lost what number I'm on for real, but I'm just gonna keep rolling with it because I feel like this is giving y'all some wink wink, some gems, some jewels where y'all could be like, oh, that's what it is. Like, oh, okay, so she's not really serious. Or oh, he is playing games. So they talk about a future. So they do that future faking, but they really not showing the actions are not matching the words. So one thing I cannot stand is do not sit up here and lead me on stringing a carrot in front of my face, acting like I'm about to be somebody, and down the road that I'm not. So I talked about this a lot in my situationship episode, y'all, where homeboy was just like, oh yeah, 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 you definitely you mad cool, like I could definitely see myself with you, like oh you ain't never been to Greece, like oh I'm gonna take you and da da da. By the way, ain't been to Greece yet. So that shows you Jay was just talking to be talking, just to hear himself talk. Because at the end of the day, I feel like whatever you do, whether it's relationship, whether it's business, whether it just be you as an individual, your word should be your bonding. There should be actions. There should be steps that are taken to get to that point of the goal. So if I'm really about to be taking this trip with you, okay, so when we gonna pop open the laptop and get to looking at some dates? When are you going to make it official? Like, I'm kind of tired of ringing back around to this topic. So, there's a lot of things where I'm going to need your actions to meet your words. And then that way, as females, especially, we can feel secure. We can know that we're not in this alone, that we're not crazy, like that you feel the same way that we do. But when you give these mixed signals and confusion, okay, so don't be looking at me crazy when I decide to leave you alone, and that be that. Or don't be looking at me stupid when you can't reach me. Cause one thing about me, y'all, not a block button is real, and I try not to use it, in my past. But some people like, oh, okay, you gonna test my gangster? Like, I'm gonna show you what it really is. You're not gonna be able to see me at all. Cause when I block you on one thing, then I'm gonna make sure that I block you on all the rest too. Cause I'm like, oh wait, cause what if he tries to email me? What if he tries to DM me? Like, no. I want you to think that I'm dead at this point. Like, where's she at? I don't know what happened to her. And then we gonna see if you're gonna put forth the effort then. And if I even feel like being bothered with you at that point. So good luck. And beauties, that's how you should be. I'm telling you, the way to do it, create mystery. Mystery will have them wondering, will have them thinking, and the thinking will make them, for the ones that really want to rock with you, start putting forth one foot in front of the other. You welcome. I'm telling y'all. I can't believe we're almost done. I'm whipping through this, but I just had to make sure that y'all know because I'm just getting tired of my girls getting played. Because I got a few girlfriends like in my close circle that no, we're not doing that. We're not about to sit up here and entertain somebody texting you at 2 a.m. And it'd be little cute little nicknames. Oh, that's cute. Like, hey, my little snickerdoodle. Hey, my little pumpkin pie. Okay. And then we're just like, okay. And then before you know it, you don't hear from them. Crickets for days, sometimes weeks. Like the nerve of you to think that after that length of time, you ever going to even get close to me. You going to have to call out to Jesus and have him personally put you to my door for me to be able to entertain anything that you're talking about. When you think that weeks and months or even days, like, baby, I'm too cute to be just sitting around waiting for you. Like, there's Tyrone, there is Terrell, there is, I was gonna say another name, but that'd be too close to home. Okay. So one of the things that I'm gonna say too, as another point, because I'm just about wrapping up, y'all. I think this is number 7. Again, I'm losing track because I'm like, yo, I need y'all to get this. Is you feel more anxious than you do secure. So one thing about me, I can't stand to be left in limbo. I can't stand to not know things. I gotta know what's going on. Hey, we still good. You still like me. Like I have to do if I have to keep doing a check-in, that's not cool either. Because one thing is for us beauties, and I'm gonna hip y'all on game, gents, we need to feel that we are wanted, that we are desired, that you still rock with. So a lot of times words of affirmation is a big ticket for us. It may not be our number one love language, but I'm telling you, it's up there. Because every now and again we need to know that we're beautiful. Every now and again we need to know I'm proud of you. Every now and again it's like, man, you doing that. I'm telling you, the little things make the biggest difference. And what I've heard from the men, because I'm not a man. But what I've heard is that they're just like that too. So words of affirmation really can go both ways because every now and again, everybody wants to hear positive. There's so much negative in the world. So to be able to get those compliments and then be random out of nowhere, like you mean to tell me if my man texts me and say, I just want you to know I'm proud of you. Thank you. What you doing? What you up to? Like it just, oh my gosh, to be able to embrace that and just to know that I'm thought of when I'm nowhere near you. Come on now. It's nothing like that. And it locks in that like, all right, he really feeling me. Like he still like me. We still good, so just those check-ins. But if there's more confusion than there is concreteness, and I don't know if that's a word, but we're gonna roll with it, then that to me is a clear sign that this ain't really working the way that I thought it was. So I'm telling y'all, don't do it. Don't waste your time. And let's see what else. What else? Woo, this one is okay. I don't know why I'm acting surprised when I'm the one that put this in my fave journal. But they're still entertaining options. So what I mean by they're still entertaining options, they may be very just like very secretive with it because maybe it's a text message or maybe you might have caught them. Maybe you went to the restroom and they didn't know that you could overhear the conversation on the phone. Maybe it's you just happen to see that they're liking some pics because y'all beauties. I don't know how y'all do it, but I can't stalk nobody to the point where I'm knowing whose pics that they liked and commenting and all that. I know it's a way to do it. I know it's a way to do it. But I don't know how to do it, y'all. I'm gonna be for real, for real. And I'm a very investigative person, okay? I'm a Cancer, I'm a July girl. I be knowing some things. I pick up on a lot of clues, but I can't do that deep dive. So shout out to y'all that do it. But listen, if you're doing too much of that sneaky stuff and like you're not showing the faithful traits that I need for my man to have, let alone my fiance or my husband in the future, that definitely is that's probably one of the biggest red flags because your attention is elsewhere. I can't really trust you, and trust is a big one. I can't trust you if you're gonna be looking at Samantha's pics and liking them and drooling and heart eyes and all this type of stuff. What are you doing? Like we're supposed to be representing each other when we out here in these streets and when we out here in the social world. And you mean to tell me that you gonna like Samantha's pics 50 times? You gonna heart eyes her like you available and you're not? Okay, you want to be available? Then you're available. So let me go. If not, I'm gonna let myself go. So I'm telling y'all, y'all gotta be like, I'm not to be played with. They gotta know that you're not to be played with too, because that's another thing that'll make them come running back with the tail between their legs. And was when they realize that I really messed up with her and I gotta get her back. That's gonna be a whole nother episode of how you know to take somebody back. Because there's certain things that they gotta show on a consistent basis for you to know, like, okay, they really learned their lesson. Cause yeah, I'm not that chick to be played with. Or I'm not that gent to be played with. Let me not forget my gents. I love y'all too. Okay. And there is no growth. So one of the things that I noticed with the situationship that I was in, or guys that really wasn't feeling me, I'm asking all these questions because I want to know about your childhood. I want to know what your future looks like. What is some things that you want to be able to tackle in life? What is going to be some objectives? And I noticed that y'all never asked about me. You don't want to know how I grew up? Because it's a story. You don't want to know what I want to do in my life? Like, am I content with what I'm doing right now? Or do I aspire to have more? Like, you don't want to know that? You don't want to know how my relationship with my children's father did, so that way you can know where my maturity level is. Like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know how I do with like credit, how's my money management, because that's going to play a role if we're really going to be rocking out and being serious. So you don't want to know none of these things about me. All you want to know about is my availability at night to be able to do different things that you only do at night in secret. Okay, now I know what you want, what time you on, and I know what time I need to be on, which is exit, stage left. We're not doing that. So I'm telling y'all, if somebody is not showing actual interest in you, wanting to get to know you outside of just the physical, like I'm cool with a cute little compliment now. You so sexy, you so fine. All right, that's cool. Like, do you not want to know my intellect? Because one thing about me, the older I'm getting, y'all, the intellect is what's drawing me more so than anything. Like, ooh, you talking stocks? Like, tell me more. Oh, you doing a little something, something with your credit? Tell me more. Oh, you want to start that business? Tell me more. Oh, you're a life coach? What's that? Like, intrigue me. Bring out the curiosity out of me. Let me know, like, oh, there's different levels to this. So if someone is not showing that they actually care, that they want to know what's going on, whether it been your past, your present, or your future, you don't need to be dealing with them because clearly they only kind of have you around for like one thing, which is just to entertain them when they bored and find somebody else to do it because I ain't doing it. So I'm telling y'all, beauties and gents, we changing the game. They ain't gonna know what hit them. They're gonna be like, oh, like I used to be able to hit you up at 2 a.m. and you would return my call, or you be with the door unlocked ready for me. Like that, them days is over with. We not gonna sit up here and define what we doing, what we are. I ain't gonna holler for you. And that's just simple as that. And the last thing is that they disrespect your time and boundaries. That's gonna be my last one, y'all, because I feel like I just been going, but I want y'all to know what's going on. They don't respect your time and boundaries. So it really goes back into that whole hitting you up after, things are already closed down. So they're not really trying to take you on a real date. They only hitting you up whenever they feel like it. They only telling you what you want to hear when you want to hear it. They not really serious. Like, I thought that we was better than that, but if you can't really, give me what I want and really respect me, so that's another big ticket one, y'all. Respect. Like, how can I be able to see a future with a person that don't even take the time to really respect me and value me as a person? Like, y'all just take a sit back and really think about it. Like, think about some of the people that you've dealt with, that you've talked with. Because I don't care how fine you are and how cute you are. Everybody has dealt with somebody that has decided to take these different things out of name and try to like throw them at you, whether it's being inconsistent, whether it's being inconsiderate, whether it's straying around the question, like never giving you a definitive answer of what you guys are. Like, but if we continue to tolerate it, they will continue to do it. As simple as that. It can go on for years. I told y'all about my situationship. It went a year, maybe a year and a half, to be honest. And I'm just like, Brittany, what are we doing? Like, are you not worth more? Do you not feel like there will be a man out here that will do anything in his powers to make sure that you are the only one? That you don't have to have confusion. There was so much confusion, y'all. I just kept asking my girlfriends, like, am I crazy? Like, do it take this long for somebody to say they want you to be their girlfriend? And some of them would give me like, girl, just give us some more time. You always wanted to rush, rush, rush. And a part of me, there was like this, that woman's intuition that's just like, nah, it shouldn't take this long. It do not take no man this long. Then I started to become more curious and I would ask different guys that I knew were respectable guys. So watch who you get advice from. And they were like, nah, it should be within a couple months. Like, man, you really know if you rocking with Shorty because you always wanted to be up under her. You always wanted to see what's going on. You always wanted to talk to her. It's like your best friend. Okay, then I know I've wasted my time. But what I won't do is waste anymore. So I'm telling y'all, take these different things that I done threw at y'all, because I think there's like 9 to 10 of them. But do not waste any more time. First of all, every day is not promised. So do you really want to, leave this earth knowing that there could have been better on the other side, but you never took the time to venture off to see what it was because you were too tied and attached to someone who was tied and playing games and not serious about you in the first place? Do you really want that to be a part of what your life actually had as a chapter? No, they don't deserve the time, the effort, and they don't deserve you're worth more than that. I'm sorry. So we're not doing anymore. So beauties and gents, I hope that this helped. And again, y'all, I am very, very grateful and thankful for every subscriber, every comment, every share. I'm on social media. Hit me up. DM me if there's a topic that you guys want me to talk about, because I would love for me and my guests, because yes, you guys got me a solo dolo today, but I love to have great guests on. I'm very particular and very nitpicky about who I get on this couch, because I know that they're going to give you some real insightful advice. And it's sound, and I know that they're good people. So I'm not going to bring anybody up there that's questionable in any way. Like, no, we know what we're talking about. And again, we want to help y'all so that we all are growing and glowing and just on cloud 1000 with our boo. Like, that's what I want to hear. So for those that have had success, I don't think I ever threw this out there, but whoever's having success, send me something, a DM, an email, something. Let me know, like, girl, your advice helped, it worked. I'm in that relationship, or I got that engagement, or whatever the case may be. And for those who are maybe questioning my capabilities in this realm, let me tell you one thing. I was married for 12 years, not 1 year, not 6 months, 12 whole years. I unfortunately had to go through the divorce that I did, so I knew what it was to have to start over in regards to relationship. I had to do like the rest of us and get back out in that dating field and see what it was about and go through the ups, the downs, and turnarounds. And I also went through my single season because I didn't go right into dating right after the divorce. And now I am in a healthy relationship for almost a year. So, yes, I am qualified to give you that advice, because I'm not only talking about it, I'm living it. I am living proof that a healthy relationship, it can happen for all of us. So I'm really hoping that this helped. I love you guys so very, very much. And of course, as always, let's make a change. Okay, so I got so into my, talking to y'all and trying to help y'all and showing why I'm qualified and all that good stuff. I forgot to say what makes me beautiful. So, what makes me beautiful is that I take the life lessons and I learn from them. That I'm able to not only see what maybe the other person didn't have quality wise, but I also take the time to see well, I also could have did X, Y, and Z a little differently. So I always look for the lessons in whatever breakup or whatever relationship just didn't work out, even just maybe dating. We didn't even get that far to a relationship. But there's always lessons to be learned. So it's never that you're taking an L. You are learning and growing. So again, so sorry that I almost forgot that beautiful jewel of what makes me beautiful. All right, now for real, y'all. I hope you guys continue to tap in with your girl, Beauty Toad. And again, as always, let's make a change.